questions that were posed to you. That is all important in the public process. But it's important to recognize that today was an opportunity to hear from members of the public who are here. But I've also heard from members of the public too. At many meetings that I attend, community meetings and the like, such as the meeting of just last week, and many of them have sentiments that are a bit different. But no one was being rude to anybody. We gave everybody an opportunity to speak. Nobody was being rude to anybody. So the bottom line is that I've heard from my constituents, and they are pleased that you and others are interested in the New Orleans Police Department. I look forward to the opportunity for this vote, but I will make it clear that if things don't work out, if you are not able to fulfill the duties and responsibilities that we put forward before you, that I would be one of the council members that would say that we need to reevaluate the decision-making process. But based on what I've seen so far, your credentials, the knowledge that you have to work with the mayor every day, and that we can hold the mayor accountable in some respects for whatever needs to happen. I also am pleased that you are willing to work with other officers who have been in positions of power and responsibility in our police department to get things done. I'm also pleased that should you be accepted, you be accepted to a police department which has done under the consent decree some significant work that have enhanced policing, provided constitutional policing in our city. I still think that I remember that I was not rude to anyone who made a comment. I look forward to the opportunity to cast my vote to recommend you as the permanent chief of police, if that should be the occasion that we get a majority vote. But I again thank you for the opportunity to learn from you. Thank you for those meetings. Thank you for coming to the public, and I look forward to the opportunity to work further with you. Thank you. Councilmember King. Councilmember Harris.
Thank you. Listen, I think we've heard loud and clear from the community that the community would like more engagement with Ms. Kirkpatrick. I had the opportunity to meet with you for about a half an hour. I would love the opportunity to meet with you more. You did come to a neighborhood association meeting, a town hall that we have, and I thank you for that. What I would suggest, and we have no power to compel this, but I would suggest to the administration that between now and next council meeting, that you allow the community to meet with Ms. Kirkpatrick, with or without Ms. Ward. Let me speak. I agree that it should have been done, but it wasn't. So now we have an entire week where community meetings can be held if that's what the administration chooses to do. We, as the city council, cannot compel that, but I would say it is my suggestion to the administration that they allow that community engagement because it is important. Thank you.
Councilman Drusa, no comment. Council member Moreno.
Well, thank you. I just want to thank all the members of the public who are here. I know you've been here most of the day, and I appreciate the opportunity to hear from you. I've been saying from the beginning that you know the public really wasn't engaged the way that it should have been, and I get it that there were a few public meetings, but only very certain groups were allowed to be part of the decision-making process and to be part of those specific panels. So I appreciate the opportunity to have been able to hear from you today. Thank you to Ms. Kirkpatrick for being here today, Mr. Montano, and look forward to seeing what will happen over the next few days. Thank you.
Would you like to do any closing before I speak at all? You don't have to.
Again, I just want to thank you for giving me the opportunity, and very frankly, I do thank the community for being here, being heard, and I hear them. So appreciate it.
Okay. Couple of quick comments. I think you will find no disagreement from this council. I think everyone up here was on record starting in December that we wanted a community-driven selection process. That was the council's position from when it started. We did not get that. And I will tell you that I personally, and I only speak for myself, I checked out honestly of the IACV process, and I did it publicly about halfway through it when I felt like when I was asking for information, I was not getting it timely. And I said at that time, and I mean it today, all I go on is what the information I have in front of me, the conversations I've had, and the confirmation process. Would it have been nice for the council as a whole to be involved in the selection process? It would have, just because a lot of the concerns that the public has had would have been articulated either direct with the council fostering community engagement or by council members representing you. That didn't happen. That being said, and I think I want to address some of my comments were taken out of order as far as when I said what the council can do, not what the council could do. Our authority in the charter amendment that was passed is not to vet candidates, multiple candidates, and be involved in the selection process. Is that something that we should have put in that amendment? Maybe, but that's not what passed. What passed is the traditional confirmation process, which forces public engagement. I want to thank everyone for being here today, because whether you agree or disagree with interim superintendent Kirkpatrick's appointment, this is the first time the public has ever been able to articulate their position on an appointment before it's made. To be very clear, before this process was given to the council by the public, there was no public input, zero. There was, you found out, the council found out, the public found out about appointments after they were made. That was it. And because of that, I will tell you in my experience, both as a senator, a citizen, and as a council member, we are trying to address that disconnect in that every future appointment to all of those 12 positions in the charter have to come through this process. So no matter who wants to be selected, they're going to have to sit at that table. The public is going to get to say their piece, and the council has to hear it. It's a two-step process, which we are starting today. So it's not the perfect process, and I'll be the first to say that. This process is not a catch-all that addresses every concern the public has, but it's a tremendous improvement over the no process we had previously. Procedurally, what's about to happen today, and I want to just reiterate, today, this committee, and it's just the committee, the 5 members of the committee will have a vote on a motion to send this to the full council for consideration. That is the only vote taken today. The full council is here, Ms. Ford, but this is not a full council meeting. It's a committee meeting. Any council member may attend a committee meeting. That is what's happening today. There will be a vote that will potentially send this person to the full council for confirmation. And then the actual vote on confirmation is done at the full council meeting on the 19th. That is the process. So. Go ahead. At the end of the day, what I will tell everyone is that this is the first part of a 2-part process. There's another opportunity for those who did not have the ability to come today to provide comment, to provide additional comment at that public meeting on the 19th. With that, I will move to send Ann Kirkpatrick's confirmation to the full council. I know. A motion to approve to send Ann Kirkpatrick's confirmation to the full council without recommendation, without a lead one way or the other, procedurally to continue the process. So I will make that motion. Can I get a second?
Ones we have to pay to come down. We the ones that have to pay for, leave our families.
Okay. I have a second. Okay, second by Councilmember Druso. Please vote your machines. Okay, that is 4 yeas, 1 nay. Ms. Kirkpatrick will be sent to the full. What's that, Mr. Green?
I just want to clarify, just for the record. I believe that the council should send it with a statement. So I will, for the sake of everyone understanding, that is my reason for opposition, not that I am opposed to.
To be clear, Mr. Green is in objection that it's not sent with recommendation. All right, 4 yeas, 1 nay. This confirmation is sent to the full council with no recommendation. Thank you. Oh, a motion to adjourn, second by Mr. Druso, seconded by myself. Any objection? We're adjourned.